aid I to thy sight and hearing him have led. Now may our coming please thee. In the search of liberty he journeys, that our dear they know who for her sake have life refused. Thou knowest to whom death for her was sweet in Utica, where thou didst leave those weeds, that in the last grey day will shine so bright. He breathes, and I of Minos am not bound. For us the eternal edicts are unmoved, abiding in that circle, where the eyes of thy chaste Marcia beam, who still in look praise thee, O hallowed spirit, to own her thine. Then by her love we implore thee, let us pass through thy 7 regions, for which best thanks I for thy favour will to her return, if mention there below thou not disdain. Marcia, so pleasing in my sight, was found. He then to him rejoined, while I was there, that all she asked me was I fain to grant. Now that beyond the accursed stream she dwells, she may no longer move me by that law which was ordained me when I issued thence. Not so if Dame from heaven, as thou say'st, moves and directs thee, then no flattery needs. Enough for me that in her name thou ask. Go therefore now, and with a slender reed see that thou duly gird him, and his face lave till all sordid stain thou wipe from thence. For not with eye, by any cloud obscured, would it be seemly before him to come, who stands the foremost minister in heaven. This islet all round, there far beneath, where the wave beats it, on the oozy bed produces store of reeds. No other plant covered with leaves or hardened in its stalk there lives, not bending to the water's sway. After, this way return not, but the sun will show you, that now rises, where to take the mountain in its easiest ascent. He disappeared, and I myself upraised speechless, and to my guide retiring close, toward him turned mine eyes. He thus began, My son, observant thou my steps pursue. We must retreat to rearward, for that way the champion to its low extreme declines. The dawn has chased the matin hour of prime, which death before it, so that from afar I spied the trembling of the ocean stream. We traversed the deserted plain, as one who wandered from his track thinks every step trodden in vain till he regain the path. When we had come, where yet the tender dew strove with the sun, and in a place where fresh the wind breathed o'er it, while it slowly dried, both hands extended on the watery grass, my master placed in graceful act and kind. Whence I of his intent before apprised, stretched out to him my cheeks suffused with tears. There to my visage he anew restored that hue which the dun shades of hell concealed. Then on the solitary shore arrived, that never sailing on its waters saw, man that could after measure back his course. He girt me in such manner as had pleased him who instructed, and, oh strange to tell, as he selected every humble plant, wherever one was plucked, another there resembling, straightway in its place arose. Canto 2. They behold a vessel under conduct of an angel, coming over the waves with spirits to purgatory, among whom, when the passengers have landed, Dante recognizes his friend Casella. But, while they're entertained by him with a song, they hear Cato exclaiming against their negligent loitering, and at that rebuke hasten forwards to the mountain. Now had the sun to that horizon reached, that covers with the most exalted point of its meridian circle Salem's walls, and night, that opposite to him her orb rounds, from the stream of Ganges issued forth, holding the scales that from her hands are dropped when she reigns highest, so that where I was Aurora's white and vermeil-tinctured cheek to orange turned as she in age increased. Meanwhile we lingered by the water's brink, like men who, musing on their road, in thought journey, while motionless the body rests. When lo, as near upon the hour of dawn through the thick vapours Mars with fiery beam glares down in the west over the ocean floor, so seemed what once again I hoped to view, a light so swiftly coming through the sea, no winged course might equal its career. From which, when for a space I had withdrawn mine eyes to make inquiry of my guide, again I looked, and saw it grown in size and brightness. Then on either side appeared something, but that I knew not, of bright hue, and by degrees from underneath it came another. My preceptor silent yet stood, while the brightness that we first discerned opened the form of wings. Then, when he knew the pilot, cried aloud, Down, down, bend low thy knees, behold God's angel.